Have you ever noticed something strange? Some people earn $2,000 a month and still build wealth, while others earn $10,000 a month and stay broke. So what's the difference? It's not intelligence. It's not luck. And surprisingly, it's not even income. It's what they refuse to buy. There are a few everyday purchases quietly draining people's future. And the scary part is that most of us were taught these habits by society. But once you see them, you can't unsee them. And today, I want to show you 5 things I personally stopped buying that changed the way I think about money forever. One of them is so common that almost everyone watching this video is doing it right now without realizing how much it costs them over time. Let's be honest for a moment. Most people are not broke because they make terrible decisions once in a while. They struggle because of tiny daily spending habits that feel normal. A meal here, a subscription there, a quick upgrade because everyone else has it. None of these seem dangerous in the moment, but together, they quietly steal years of financial progress. And the painful truth is this: most people are not poor because of what they earn. They're poor because of what they repeatedly buy. But here's the hopeful part. You don't need a complicated strategy to change your financial future. Sometimes the biggest shift comes from simply refusing a few common purchases. Let's start with the first one. Welcome to Money with Jerry, a place where you sharpen your edge. Number 1, latest phones. Every year the same thing happens. A new phone comes out. The camera is better. The screen is sharper. The design is new. And suddenly millions of people feel like their perfectly working phone is suddenly outdated. But think about this for a second. Your current phone still makes calls, still sends messages, still runs your apps. Yet people line up to spend hundreds or even thousands on the newest version. Not because they need it, but because they were made to feel behind. We live in a culture where upgrades are marketed as progress. But many wealthy people understand something powerful. Not every upgrade improves your life. Sometimes it just improves a company's profits. Imagine this simple shift. Instead of upgrading every year, you keep your phone for 4 or 5 years. That single habit alone could save thousands over time. Money that could be used for investments, education, or building something meaningful. And this leads to the second spending trap that quietly drains people's income. Number 2, eating out every day. Now let me be clear. There is nothing wrong with enjoying a meal out. Food is part of life, celebration, connection. But what quietly destroys people's finances is routine restaurant spending. It starts innocently. You're tired after work. Cooking feels like effort. Ordering food feels easier. So you tell yourself, it's just today. But today becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. And suddenly half your monthly budget disappears into convenience meals. What most people don't realize is that restaurant prices are not just about food. You're paying for the building, the staff, the delivery platform, the marketing. So a meal that costs $5 to cook at home can easily become $25 outside. Multiply that over a year. It's not just food anymore. It's thousands of dollars. And the surprising part? Many people chasing financial freedom never realize that the biggest financial upgrade is simply learning to enjoy simple meals at home. But the next spending habit might be even more expensive. Number 3, new cars. Few purchases feel as exciting as a new car. The smell, the shine, the feeling that life is moving forward. But financially, a brand new car can be one of the fastest ways to lose money. The moment you drive it off the lot, its value drops. Not slowly, sometimes thousands instantly. Yet many people stretch their income just to keep up with the image of success. Because society quietly teaches us something dangerous. If it looks successful, it must be success. But real wealth often looks surprisingly simple. Some financially successful people drive the same reliable car for 10 or 15 years. Not because they can't afford a new one, but because they understand a powerful principle. Wealth grows when money stays invested, not when it sits in a parking lot. And speaking of small leaks in our finances, let's talk about something many people barely notice. Number 4, convenience fees. Modern life makes everything easy. You can order groceries, pay bills instantly, send money with one tap. But every little convenience often comes with a tiny fee. $2 here, $5 there, $10 for faster service. Feels small, almost invisible. But over time, these tiny charges become a silent tax on convenience. And here's the deeper question most people never ask themselves. Are we paying for convenience? Or are we avoiding discipline? Sometimes the simple act of planning ahead saves hundreds every year. Not because you deprived yourself, but because you became intentional. And now we reach the final spending habit, the one that quietly traps millions of people. Number 5. Debt-financed luxury. This is one of the most dangerous financial habits in modern culture. Buying luxury with borrowed money, expensive furniture on credit, designer items on payment plans, vacations financed through loans. It feels exciting in the moment, but what many people forget is that debt changes the meaning of every purchase. When you buy luxury with cash, you enjoy the item. But when you buy luxury with debt, you carry the stress. Suddenly, the beautiful object comes with monthly pressure, bills, interest, obligations, and slowly luxury stops feeling like freedom, starts feeling like weight. The truth wealthy people quietly understand is this: luxury feels best when it's earned, not financed. At this point, you might notice something interesting. None of these habits are about being extremely frugal. They're about being intentional. Because the real difference between people who struggle financially and people who build wealth is often not income. It's awareness. One group spends automatically. The other spends deliberately. They ask simple questions before buying something. Will this still matter next year? Is this improving my life? Or just impressing someone else? And that small pause before spending can completely change the direction of your financial future. So if you remember nothing else from this video, remember this simple idea. Getting richer is often less about what you buy, and more about what you refuse to buy. The latest upgrades, the daily convenience spending, the pressure to look successful. Sometimes the quietest financial decisions are the most powerful. If this video made you think differently about money, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 habits do you think drains people the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found value here, share this video with someone who might need the reminder. Because small changes shared between people can create big transformations over time. And remember, you don't need to get everything perfect. Just make one slightly better decision today than yesterday. Because when it comes to money, progress always beats perfection.